Refrain, refrain from speaking about things before you do it. And if you really want to express yourself in the best possible way, channel that energy when you feel like telling somebody else into getting started. Go in Photoshop, whatever you got to do, channel it that way. What's up? We're back with another quick message today. Second day without my hair done. It is washing conditions, but it's not done. Second day in a row. I gotta give myself a pat on the back for growth, because I used to go way more often. It used to be fucking months I would go without getting my hair braided, and I've been staying on top of my shit, and now it's like to the point where I'm feeling like I'm really bugging. It's only the second day, so that's progress. I'll take it. But yo, today we're going to be talking about keeping things to yourself and letting your actions speak. And this is really hard for me. This is something I'm still working on. But I've noticed when I talk about the shit that I'm going to do before I do it, it just takes so much energy away from it that was supposed to be put into actually doing it, and then you get this dopamine release as if you did it, and it takes away so much life from it. I'm really becoming more and more aware of this, and there were times in my life where a few years ago I used to have this friend that I would just talk on the phone with all day, and I had a falling out with that friend, and honestly my life went up so much. And it was like made me aware of how much I was wasting. And also it's just like sometimes people have an unconscious evil eye. It's like unconsciously, it's not even that they're doing this on purpose, but it just affects you in a negative way with what you're creating when you talk about it out loud. So yeah, it's something that I've noticed, and I've been becoming more and more aware of, like, since I stopped talking to that one friend all day, and I would just only talk to my brother. But then I started talking to my brother less too, because I was like feeling like I was just taking too much of his time and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he would like sometimes not answer, and he would need time for himself, and I respected that. So I would just took it as a sign that I needed to just lock in with myself and to deal with my thoughts myself, which is a powerful thing. And so it's led me on this journey where the past couple months I've just been in my own zone, and I come and I make, this is like the closest thing that I have is making these videos, is to talking on the phone as much as I used to. But yeah, I just noticed because I slipped up recently and I was talking about my plans and the shit that I was gonna do, and I noticed how much harder it was today for me to follow through. Now that I got the dopamine, I spent so much energy talking about how I was gonna do it, this and that, and it just was a reaffirmation to me that just reminded me, like, bro, keep shit to yourself. If you want to express things out in the world, have your actions fucking speak. So if you need to express shit and you need to get it out, then let the actual expression be it, you know? I've been talking about this fucking poem book forever here instead of just releasing it. And it's like I've noticed, like, when you talk about shit in your brain, you get the dopamine as if you already did it when you didn't. So the more you talk about doing it, the more it takes away the life force, the magic, like, that actually brings it to fruition in reality. It takes away from it. It's crazy. This is something that I'm really noticing. And if you're a person that does this, and you constantly, or you have like a best friend or someone that you talk to on the phone a lot, especially like if it's about your plans and it's about things that you're planning and things that you're gonna do, just do a little test and refrain from doing that for a little bit and see how you feel and see how it affects you. And I'm sure you're gonna find you're gonna get to the same conclusion that I got to, which is like, when you don't talk about shit, you still have to get that shit out of you. You still have to express what your plans are, and when you don't talk about it, the only way for you to do that then is to actually bring it to fruition. It's channeling it correctly. It's really just it's a misuse of your energy to talk about the shit that you're gonna do before you do it. Just let your actions speak. Like for me, instead of speaking about the poem book, it would have been better, and now I'm fighting an uphill battle to do this shit, which I'm still going to do it. I'm still fucking talking about it, but it would have been better, I'm realizing, if I would have just not said shit and I would have just got it done, and I just popped out like, boom, I got a fucking poem book. Like, that speaks for you. That's the real expression of what you were trying to do. That's the real expression, like, instead of just talking about it. So yeah, this is something that has really been helping me the more I've been using it. And like I said, I had a little slip up recently. I was talking with my brother, telling him these designs I'm gonna do, and I noticed just how it fucked me up a little bit today. So I wanted to just come and share this, because this is what I do. I make my daily videos, and when I'm figuring out what I'm gonna make the video about for the day. I reflect on my life. I reflect on what's relevant for me currently, what's the most recent lessons and insights that I got for the day, what I'm feeling that day. And this is what I was feeling today because, like I said yesterday, I was speaking about all the designs and how I'm gonna do it. And my brother, he has a different sense of fashion than me, so he didn't have the reaction that I would have liked, which is, it's nothing against him. We just have different fashion senses. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he feels the same way sometimes, like when he's telling me shit. And it's not even so much just the reaction of the person. It's more of just, we have a certain amount of energy that we spend each day, and it's a misuse. It's a misuse of your energy. It's much better to just put that energy into actually doing it. 9 times out of 10, like actually specifically, this bag right here, More bag by Takeover Worldwide, inspired by Kobe. That bag, it didn't even look good. Like when the manufacturer, my supplier and craftsman, when they were sending me the samples, it didn't look too good from their like low quality camera pictures and stuff. And even just in the concept, it didn't look that good. But then when I got it in person, same people that I was showing the sample pictures to and everything, they're like, holy shit, like, that shit's fire. You know what I'm saying? And even when I was getting the pictures of the sample, I was like, I don't know about that one. I was more excited about this one here, the metallic sun duffel, and I felt like that one was just kind of like a waste and just a test. But it turns out when I got it, that shit was hitting. And I really love that bag so much, and I love wearing it and shit. So a lot of times things are, actually I feel like most of the time, 9 times out of 10, things are much better actually when they're physically here as opposed to the concept of them. It's another reason why it's much better to just bring it to fruition, because it's likely going to turn out better than you thought. So just wanted to come and remind everybody of this message today. That's what I was reflecting on today. And this is huge. This is huge for me specifically because I really, like I said, I used to spend so much time talking on the phone with my friends about all these grand plans and this, I'm going to do this and that. And none of the shit made it to fruition, bro. And now that I've spent some time of not doing that shit and just focusing on doing the actual things and not yapping all fucking day, right? Now that I've spent some time doing that, I'm able to reflect and compare and see the difference. And to me, it feels like it's just channeling your energy in the wrong direction. It takes energy to speak, and you're visualizing shit when you're speaking, and you're getting dopamine in your brain. You feel like you did it. You feel like you did it when you're speaking about it, and then after the fact, you have less energy to put towards it. And also the negative things that people, these are like things that they feel about themselves. Like I'll be talking to my friend about different we would always talk about like money waves and different ways to make money, shit like that, and he would be like, oh no, you can't do it because of this, you can't do it because of that. And just based off the fact of that, he was naturally a more negative person than me, and he would shoot down a lot of the ideas, and it would affect me. So it's like it's both those things. It's one, you're wasting your own energy, and you're better off channeling it into the actual thing and creating or doing whatever you're speaking about. And also, that was that evil eye that I was talking about, is people sometimes, not even out of malice from them, but if it's just their own mindset and how they think, or if they just think differently than you, then they're going to accidentally cast that evil eye and accidentally cast negative energy on your idea, which does affect you. You know what I'm saying? So these are just things to consider, and I'm just tapping in quickly to speak on this to remind you guys, speak with your fucking actions. It's much better than talking about what you're gonna do. And you'll find that by doing this and withholding this, and I know it sucks because you want to get shit out. That's why we're artists. That's why we create and do things, because we have to express, and it's part of our purpose to express and to share things with each other and to connect with each other through these things. So I know it's hard because you're going to feel like that feeling like you have to get shit out. But it's actually good. That's a blessing, because if you really dig deep into that feeling, the only way to get it out at that point, if you're not going to speak about it, is to actually do it. So that's positive. It's going to force you to bring more things into fruition, and that's just going to be better for you in the long run. So this is a really powerful message. I'll definitely tap back in on this and speak on this in more detail in the future, but this is the quick message for today. Just refrain from speaking about things before you do it. And if you really want to express yourself in the best possible way, channel that energy when you feel like telling somebody else into getting started. Hop on your laptop, do the fucking design, go fucking contact your manufacturer, put the fucking poems down on the page, edit the video, take the pictures, go in Photoshop, whatever you got to do, channel it that way instead of speaking about it. Channel it into the direct action, and you're going to get much better results like this. So that's the message for today. Love you guys so much. Subscribe to the channel. We're growing very fast. Really appreciate all the people who are joining us on this fucking journey. Love you guys so much. You got two options when you come fuck with us at Takeover Worldwide. By the way, actually, before I go into signing out, like the video, that helps with the algo. Also comment, because I love connecting with the people. But yeah, you got two options when you come fuck with us here at Takeover Worldwide. It's simple. You could either win with us or you could watch us fucking win, baby. Let's get it. Until next time, baby.